Welcome back, everybody. I'm Specs, and today we're going to be going over the Week 5 replays for UPDL Season 6. I don't really got anything to say this week before we get started. I'm just, everyone's been doing pretty well. Scheduling has been going okay. I understand that some people, they schedule a little late. I get that, it's fine. But I have been pushing that, and then you guys have been responding, so thank you for that. But yeah, keep up the good work with that, and let's just get started because I don't have anything else to say. Okay, so the first match we have up here is the Slovakian Slowbros up against the ILCA Igglybuffs. Two electric terrain based teams, and this one has hail, so I'm gonna be very interested to see what's gonna happen here. Let's just get started. You're gonna see the Crustle lead off against the Tapu Koko. Usually Big on the does have a Deoxys speed, so yeah, kind of surprised that didn't show up. I'm sure he had his reasons, but yeah, now he doesn't have hazards for this game basically, so he's really gonna have to maintain all his kills through just pure strength. Anyways, Crustle's okay. He's gonna get taunted turn 1, so he can't set up hazards. Then Koko's gonna U-turn probably into Halucha. Okay, sure. I was expecting that one. Okay, knockoff. Then doesn't do, doesn't do anything obviously. And Halucha's definitely gonna go for sub first, and then probably Swords Dance. Yeah, Rock Slide's definitely gonna break that sub. Unfortunately, even with the +1 defense, Crustle is pretty strong. And yeah, after Swords Dance, oh, it looks like he only barely broke it. Oh, he's gonna go for another substitute. And then he's gonna go for the kill. Yeah, I don't know why he was so adamant at getting it. Well, probably because Sneasler's faster. But honestly, if you just went for the Swords Dance turn 1, like maybe with the +1 defense, and you would have been like, I don't know, like 64%, 67, something like that. Like if you kept yourself at that range, like maybe like a Sneasler Dire Claw wouldn't have been able to knock you out. So I'm a little surprised that he just he tried to sub down and like tried to live, because like. Maybe the Rock Slide was a range, but Stone Edge, if the Crustle had Stone Edge, that would have absolutely not have been a range, and there was probably no way for that Halucha to be able to take it behind a sub. So yeah, I'm a little surprised that he tried to get a sub up. I like maybe Sceptile too. Oh, maybe. Okay, well, I don't know. I mean, regardless, I don't think he could have set up a sub, so he probably should have just kept his HP, is what I'm trying to say. Anyways, Sneasler is going to outspeed. Yeah, and since Halucha's so low, it's going to be able to die to the Shadow Claw, which Shadow Claw Sneasler is a pretty interesting tag. I guess it's just for the Drift Limb, which fair enough, I guess. Yeah, okay. Anyways, Arctovish is going to Terra Poison to resist the close combat and go for the Psychic Fangs, which is absolutely going to knock out the Sneasler. And his Life Orb, interesting. Yeah, so that Terra Poison is pretty useful for resisting any grass or fighting moves that the Arctovish might be getting sent, might be taking. So, yeah, that's a pretty good choice for Terra. I'm assuming he's not using it for, the actual being able to, use poison moves with stab. I'm assuming it's not for offensive purposes, is what I'm saying. So, yeah. Also doesn't let it get toxic, which is also good. Anyways, goes for the Draco Meteor onto the Koko. Great swap in there. And yeah, Koko's just going to keep up momentum, go for U-turn. A Bombstow is going to come out here. Probably going to set up a Aurora Veil as Prinkirchen comes out. Okay. Earthquake is going to do quite a bit of damage. I'm assuming this Bombstow was prepped to be Terra Ground, but he just decided to Terra his Arctovish first. Yeah, and then he's going to swap out to Sceptile here with the Electric Seed. Probably not a good idea, but Bombstow almost definitely has a Ice move. Oh, we know he's going to swap out. Maybe he doesn't this time. Alright, Sceptile going to go for Swords Dance, Rock Slide, and... okay, first off, Koko with a Roar is pretty based. I like that one. Second off, Rock Slide? I don't know. That's a little weird for me. I wasn't expecting that type of stuff to come out. I feel like the music's a little low. Okay. Anyways, yeah, I don't know. Rock Slide. Maybe he's trying to go for a flinch because he knew he wouldn't be able to kill it with a +2 Leaf Blade or Earthquake or whatever he has in the back. Yeah, that's probably the reason why he went for the Rock Slide. Which, I guess is fair enough. The 20% flinch chance is better than... Or 30%. Is it 30%? I think it's 30%. I don't know. 20 or 30% chance to flinch would have been an easier ask than the critical hit that he actually did get. So, yeah, okay. Unfortunately, he got out-teched, but the Thunder Dragapult. Okay, a little ambitious, I'm not sure exactly what... Actually, I have no idea what he was trying to hit there. Does he not have Shadow Ball? Shadow Ball just eats things for free against this team. I'm kind of surprised he didn't go for that, because this is clearly Specs Dragon Ball. Like, yeah, I don't know. Anyways, we have another Unburnamon, and Driftveil is going to be able to knock out the Dragapult after getting that +2 boost to its speed. Well, hidden +2 boost to its speed, and getting the Shadow Ball off. Silphco's going to come back in against the Coco Swap. Go for the Swords Dance. Rock Slide is not going to kill... Why is he... Okay, does he really not have anything better to hit Coco with than Rock Slide? Okay, now I'm just questioning what the moveset is. I have no idea why he's doing this. Maybe it's like acrobatics and break. I don't know. What the hell is this Sceptile? No Earthquake, no Leaf Blade, nothing? Really? Anyways, Pincurchin's gonna get dragged out here. Another U-turn. Bobson's gonna come in. Pincurchin's probably just gonna set up... Oh, he's gonna go for Scald. Probably set up a hazard before it dies, I guess. No, he's just trying to get damage off, which, to be fair, pretty good damage with that Rising Voltage. Another Veil. Wait, Bobson's still faster, huh? Oh. I didn't realize Pincurchin was that slow. Anyways, another Earthquake. Sceptile's gonna come in here. So he does have an Ice move. I'm surprised he didn't just kill the Sceptile earlier on in the game. Yeah, like it's 2-shot. And he was at much higher health before that. Anyways, Regieleki, pretty much no way it's gonna be able to kill anything here, probably. Well. Okay, well you don't just explode immediately and just take yourself out. What? Okay, yeah, like, don't Terra normal explode when you're the last one out. Like, you don't just give up like that. Yeah, I don't know. At least try. I mean, yeah, Supercell Slam probably didn't kill the Archdivish, but you know, still. You gotta go for your outs, man. You gotta get the critical hit, and then you have to, like... Okay, well, I guess against Coco and... Well, Coco's a 4%, that didn't matter. But, yeah, against the Raging Bolt, he'd pretty much have no other option than to explode if he wanted to kill it, I guess. I'm assuming he didn't have, like... Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, because, like, Regieleki gets, like, what, Swift? And bad normal moves, basically. It's a way of balancing it out, which is why we disallowed it to have Terra Blast in this league. So he can still Terra, but just can't use Terra Blast. Well, you know, makes it so that he can't have Volt Beam coverage. But yeah, overall, I'd say, I don't know, Sceptile must have had some really weird moves if it didn't just kill the, like, on this turn. Like, if this Sceptile had Leaf Blade, obviously you should have clicked it. And I'm kind of surprised that the Sceptile didn't go for it. So, must have not had the good moves if it decided to do that. What else? I don't know. Bagel just played very well, I would say. Like, the only questionable play was, like, a Lucha at the beginning, going for all those substitutes. Yeah, yeah. That's just kind of a case of, like, you need to calc your damage. And just, like, know... Well, this Crustle probably has either Rock Slide or Stone Edge. It looks like from the ranges here, you know, if it's because, like, you know, this Crustle is almost definitely going to be Adamant, right? And then you're like, okay, well, I don't take this Rock Slide behind the substitute, so I should just go ahead, get a Swords Dance up, and then kill the Crustle. So, yeah, it's just a case of, like, you should know when to not do all that substitute stuff, you know? Although, I mean, if you wanted to use this to sweep, which I'm assuming is what the sub's for, so you can, like, tank the Unburden hits, the other Unburdenmons on PokeAwesome's team, and then just, like, try to sweep. Like, if you're gonna do that, then you shouldn't have brought it in at all initially. You should have waited, try to get Chip, try to kill, you know, Sneasler or Sceptile, and then bring that in later on in the game. So, yeah, I'm assuming this solution was kind of just brought into break early. And that if that's the case, you know, Crustle... Like, it absolutely should have Swords Dance first. Just Swords Dance and then killed Crustle. And then dealt with the consequences afterwards, you know? So, yeah. That was, like, the one main questionable play. Otherwise, you know, good job there. You know, keeping the momentum with Coco was really good. And the Roar was a really nice bring. Terra Poison was very smart as well. Yeah. But, yeah. And then, in terms of Poke Awesome, I think, like... Yeah, I don't know. And that Sceptile definitely had some weird shit going on. And you just kind of got red with every single Dragon Ball turn, which is, you know, when you're running as Choice Bond, you cannot... Like, you should have been just spamming Shadow Ball against this team. Like, it's great neutral coverage against here. He has no resist to Ghost moves in this team. Like, I don't know why you were clicking Draco Meteor. I don't know why you're clicking, like, all those other moves when you could have just been clicking Shadow Ball and probably been getting a lot of kills. Because I think Shadow Ball probably 2 KOs almost everything here. So... Yeah, like, the only one I'm a little bit sussed about is Raging Bull. I think everything else could probably get 2-shot. Maybe not a Melon. Maybe not a Milestone. Yeah, 2-shot to 1-shot. So, like, yeah. Coco wouldn't have been able to switch it against you. Yeah, I don't know. Dragon Ball could have been used a lot better in this game if you just clicked the move where there were no resist on the other side. You know? Sometimes neutral coverage is just that good. And Ghost is definitely one of those cases. Yeah. Also, the picker didn't do jack shit. I don't know. Like, you didn't bring hazards, you didn't bring, like, nothing, I don't know. Anyways, moving on. Because you, like, okay, yeah, no, I'm not going to talk about it. Let's move on. Okay, so, next game, we have the Driftveil Delibirds up against the... I think this is the Alpine Altarias? Yeah, I think so. So, yeah, this is the replacement for Cat Fiend Mooney. So, welcome. He's been a long-time veteran of this league. He decided to pick up where Caffeine has left off. This week, he will be using the same team as Caffeine had, so this is the same stuff. But next week, he will have his own team, so just letting everyone know about that. Yeah, so let's get started here. Yeah, okay. We're going to see the Infernape lead off against the Tapu Bulu. Definitely not a great matchup for Bulu, unless it's like Scarf stomping, Scarf high horsepower. Maybe that would kill an Infernape. But yeah, Moon has a very, very solid Infernape switch in the form of Toxapex, so I'm assuming he's just going to go to that right away, and he does. Infernape does go for the U-turn, you're predicting that. And the U-turn damage is probably banded Infernape, if I had to guess, judging how U-turn did so much. Primarina comes in here on the Toxapex. Okay, this is not a Specs Primarina. I would have done a lot more if it was, you know, actually Specs. I'm assuming, what, AV, Scarf? Those are my two options right now. Probably not Scarf in this case. Actually, it could be Scarf. I don't know. Actually, no, it wouldn't be Scarf even if it's fast. It wouldn't, even if it's Scarf. Yeah, okay, yeah, it's not Scarf. And now it got Toxic, and Pex barely took any damage. It basically didn't take any damage after the Psychic because, you know, of Regenerator. So, yeah, not looking great. Bronzong is going to come in, and Infernape is going to come in on it. I'm presuming a Pex is going to swap back in here. Yep. Okay, yeah, this is definitely banded. 24%? That's too much. That's too much damage for me to... Yeah. I'm assuming Pex is either going for Scald or Toxic here. He is going to go for the Toxic on the Appleton. Worst thing about this is that Appleton is probably going to be Terra Steel in this matchup, so if it came in on a clean switch in, it would have been able to Terra Steel and not been Toxic, so that's unfortunate. Pex could probably 1v1 this thing. Okay, he's going to choose not to. Dragon Tail, and he is going to swap to the Bulu, so it is immune. Yeah, Bulu is a very good answer to Appleton. I don't think Appleton really has anything for that. But I'm not sure what Bulu can do to Appleton. Yeah, oh, he has Mega Horn. Okay. Unfortunately, Thuds against the Talon. And he does get the unlucky Flame Body Burn. That is quite unfortunate. Yeah, now Bulu definitely doesn't want to stay in here. Pex is going to come in on the Will-O-Wisp. Okay, so now Zadash has at least a little bit of a way to make progress against the Toxapex. Maybe get the knockoff going. He doesn't have knockoff on this team. Unless it's on Infernape. Yikes. Okay, anyways. He's swapping into Primarina on the second Toxic, which he probably should have done initially. Yeah, because, like, Like once your Primarina gets toxic by Toxapex, like that's your easy switch in, because like Pex can't do anything to a Primarina for the most part, unless it like really does run like Poison Jab or Gunshot. But like you can't know that for sure. You know, Pex doesn't very rarely runs poison coverage. I mean, it's definitely more common in draft leagues when you can counter team and stuff, but you know, still doubt he has. I would doubt he has a poison move initially. So. Anyways, Bronzong's gonna swap in onto the Psychic. It's not gonna take a jack shit. The Bronzong, by the way, I'm pretty sure that was. Hold on. Sorry, I have to check. Bronzong took a flip turn, 10%. It is not, at the very minimum, not Levitate, so it probably is heat proof in this game, which not a bad choice. There's a Talonflame, there's an Infernape, so yeah. And with grassy terrain up a good amount of the game, Levitate is kind of inconsequential because Zadash's ground coverage is mostly consisting of Earthquake instead of like high horsepower stopping tantrum. So Bronzong definitely can take those Earthquakes behind in grassy terrain rather than tank, you know, Flare Blitzes and stuff. So yeah, let's go back to that turn here. Okay, so it's gonna, oh, sorry. Oh, too far. Okay, yeah, so this is gonna flip turn out on the Megalodios. Yeah, I don't know why he went to Megalodios here. That's a choice. Like, I mean, unless like the Latios has like Shadow Ball or something. Like Mystical, if it has Mystical Fire, it's not gonna do anything because you know at this point the Bronzong is heat proof if you've been paying attention. And like, okay, maybe the Latios has Earthquake. I don't know. But why would you bring Earthquake in this matchup? Anyways, we're gonna see Substitute Bronzong, which not something I really have considered before, but you know. Anyways, Draco Meteor is going to break the sub with the critical hit. I don't know if that crit mattered. It might have. Depends on the Bronzong Spidef investment. And he gets Toxic for his troubles. So sub-Toxic Bronzong. Interesting. Okay, another substitute comes out. Appleton's going to come in here. But Appleton cannot break anything here. He can't break the sub with anything. Yeah, so Talonflame's going to switch in. On the Iron Defense. So it's Iron Defense Body Press last, most likely. Interesting. And now Flare Blitz is not going to break the sub because of Heat Proof plus the +2 defense raise. Oh, and the Toxic comes out again. Oh my god. This might be the most toxic matchup. Anyways. Flare Blitz, and he goes, and Moon goes for the sub. Correct play. There we go. Okay, Flare Blitz isn't going to break the sub. I'm assuming he's not going to even try to touch the yeah, he's not even trying to touch the Talonflame because he doesn't want to risk getting burned here. So he's just going to sit there and let it happen. Goes for another sub. Yeah. You probably should have calced there just to like know like, oh, at +4, you know, a +2. A Flare Blitz to me at +2 isn't going to break the sub after the +4 Flare Blitz, you know. But I mean, like, you know, he's still behind the sub, so at the end of the day, like, that, you know, it's like, I'm just taking, like, small optimizations there, you know. Okay, he's going for sub again. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. Like, if the Talonflame wanted to go out swinging, then you probably should have clicked sub. So that one's a fine. That sub was a fine play. Another Flare Blitz, he probably clicked sub. So now the Talonflame did go out swinging. And now you have the sub up. Primarina is going to come in here, though. Go for the sub. It is going to break the sub. On the body press, it's going to do 60% thanks to the defense boost. But now it can't really stay in here because... oh, it does. Ooh. Okay, well, that was definitely a little bit of an error there. Definitely Bronzong should have either swapped out or just gone for a kill here. I wouldn't have risked the Scald personally, you know, so I would have just swapped out immediately into, you know, your Toxapex, which already burned, so it can't even get burned by Scald, and that would have done literally nothing to Toxapex. So, yeah, now since your Bronzong has such little HP, and yeah, no, that was definitely a wrong play. You know, you probably should have just calced the Scald damage there. I think that might have been Torrent too. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, so that was a mistake. Okay, it did switch. Yeah, Bronzong could have done so much more if it had a chance, you know. If it had a chance to do it, you know, you had to be more patient with it. Anyways, Bulu's gonna swap it. That thing is also already burned. So, okay, yeah, that's definitely torn. And yeah, this Prim does not have many. Oh, These are more mistakes, I would say. Yeah, okay, I understand him going for Mega Horn here. You know, he's trying to snipe something that like might swap in on the Primarina die, like instead of letting the Primarina die. But like, you know, Primarina's at 4% at this point in the game. Like, it's basically gonna do nothing. So I'm like, there's a very solid chance that Ash just sacks it. And, like, especially not to risk, like, switching in something like Megalodios on a Mega Horn, you know? Why did I have an inflection like that? Anyways, yeah, so Megalodios probably wasn't going to swap in there, which I'm assuming he was trying to snag. Maybe Ableton too. So, like, yeah, I would have gone for a more safe play, just gone for something that's 100% accurate. Yeah. But yeah, so now because of that, he took a lot of damage from Moonblast before the Perimeter gets knocked out there. Anyways, Inferno just gonna very content on clicking U-turn every single point in the game because Toxapex is always going to swap in on it. But unfortunately, it looks like Zadash does not have very good answers to a Toxapex. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe his Latios doesn't have Luster Purge? Anyways, Goodra is gonna swap in here on these Saps. Oh my god, it has Sap Silver 2 just to counter Alpine even more. Rub it in its face before Draco meteoring it out of existence. Oh dear. Inferno's gonna come in, but Pex always will come in on an Inferno. Yeah, there's just nothing that Zadash can do here. He is just walled by Pex. I'm surprised he is walled by Pex though, because there's an Iron Boulder with probably Earthquake, as well as Latios with, most likely, Luster Purge. But I'm assuming, yeah, he's gonna swap to check Latios. Yep, Luster Purge doesn't do anything. This is probably AV Goodra, and the Spidef drops. It's sucky. Ice Beam doesn't do anything either. Draco knocks it out. Yeah, I'm assuming he was just trying to go for a freeze there, just because he doesn't have any other outs. Well, I want to say he doesn't have any other. Well, okay, yeah, something was dying to Draco Meteor on that turn if he didn't get a freeze. So okay, that's fair enough. He needs to stop bringing Inferno. Bring in the Boulder, bro. You got. That was a perfect time to start trying to set up at least. Ah, man. Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't say... Okay, I think Zadash has a pretty bad matchup here, but I don't even think that this was that unwinnable. Anyways. And he... Okay. He could have killed the Toxapex with +2 Earthquake. I'm just saying. Yeah, look how much that did. To 48. He could have killed it. You see, I don't think this was that hard of a matchup. I think Zadash could have done it, but he just... I think he mentally gave up at this point in the game. Which, you know, as I always say, don't ever fucking give up until you actually have lost the game. This is Pokemon. If anything can turn around in a game, it's Pokemon. So you really, this isn't chess. Like, once you're in a bad position in chess, it's very hard to work your way out of it. But like, in Pokemon, it's a lot easier to get yourself out of a bad situation. And with the quirk, if he just, you know, okay, he got poison here, fine, whatever. If you just went for Earthquake here, like, you actually had a really good shot of killing a bunch of mobs before you go down. And then there's a good solid chance that Toxapex was going to be one of them who went down. And then Inferno could potentially sweep at the Lele. So it's just like, it's just small things. You know, if you just paid attention, you're like, okay, the Toxapex dies to +2 Earthquake. If it stays in, I can kill it. And then a +2 is literally all you needed to kill everything else on this team. You know, Bronzong's low HP. Goodra dies to close combat if you have it. Or, well, you have Earthquake, so it definitely dies to Earthquake too. Bulu's at 12%. Cinderace, it's not going to be faster than you unless it's Scarf, and you probably have Mighty Cleave. Like, so yeah, I think you literally could have won on this turn if you just went for... If you just fucking went for it. I don't know why you didn't go for it. Unless I'm missing something here. So, like, okay. The Pex was going to stay in on this turn to go for haste. So you killed it with Earthquake. Like, the best possible play, Moon goes to Bulu and sacks it. Actually, that could have been Scarf Bulu. We actually don't know what item it had. Yeah, we just knew it was faster than Primarina, which is always faster than Primarina. It could have been Scarf. Okay. Worst case scenario, this is Scarf. Scarf would hammer. Even the Wild Burn would have done a good chunk, you know, like 30, 40%. And then you took it out. You'd be at like 50 after the Toxic. Maybe Goodra would have been able to tank a +2 Earthquake with the terrain up. It's more like just like a regular Earthquake, which probably doesn't. But I don't know. Maybe Frostlass has. Okay, well if Cinderace has Sucker Punch, then there's like nothing you could do at that point. Because then Cinderace could have just spammed Sucker Punch until you died, and then yeah, you had to click Flare Blitz into this team because otherwise, if you click Close Combat, you're gonna get thudded by Frostlass unless you have Knockoff. But I think Beta Knockoff wouldn't have killed Goodra. Okay, so yeah, I think Zadash lost at this point in the game anyways. But it would have been a lot closer if you just, like, if the Cinderace didn't have Sucker Punch, and if, like, Frostlass didn't have, like, maybe it was banned, I don't fucking know. But if, Cinderace didn't have Sucker Punch, Boulder had a better shot of winning this game for you, and I just, like, yeah, this is, yeah, that second Swords Dance was absolutely unnecessary. Anyways, Bulu is gonna come in here on the Earthquake. He's not even gonna die. Oh my god. And now Bulu's probably gonna knock it. Oh wait, no, he's going for the 6-0. Oh no. And Close got no. Scald knocks it out. -3 defense. -3 spin up. Jesus Christ. So Boone definitely picking up from Cafe with a very strong 6-0. Again, though, I think that matchup was a lot closer than it looked. I don't think Zadash was playing at his best, unfortunately. I would say, like, +2. Once you get that +2 on Iron Boulder, you can just go for +2 Earthquake, knock out the Pegs. Could have knocked out at least, like, a couple more Mons. I don't know. It depends on all the sets, right? Like, if Bulu was Scarf, if Cinderace has Sucker Punch, all that type of stuff. But yeah, like, at least you could have gotten a couple KOs. Like, in best case scenario, Bulu was, like, Banded or something, which I don't think it was. I think it was, like, it was either not Scarf. It was either Scarf or some non-boosting item. And then, because, like, Megahorn did pretty little amounts of damage to Talon. Like, if it was Banded, I would expect it more. So, yeah. But if Cinderace didn't have Sucker Punch and if Bulu wasn't Scarf, you actually just straight up won at this point in the game. Probably. I don't know, maybe Frostlass is Ice Shard or some shit. I don't fucking know. But, like, yeah, I think you could have won this game. Latios also could have done a lot more in this game. I think it should have been brought out a lot more often, especially since it has Luster Purge. Obviously, Pex has to run away from that. So, yeah, and then, like, you brought it out against the Bronzong, which is, like, that's, like, one of the few things that Mechaladios can't muscle its way through. Like, I don't know why you decided to switch it in on this. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, by the way, sub Bronzong with Iron Defense is pretty cool. By the way, I am the inventor of Iron Defense Body Press Bronzong. Don't let anyone else tell you otherwise. I'm serious. Okay, I'm not actually serious, but, like, I definitely independently discovered this. At the bare minimum. I was not influenced by anything else when I made this set for Bronzong. And, like, I used it, and it was amazing. I'm telling you, I'm the inventor, okay? Just don't tell anyone. But anyways. No, but seriously, why the fuck did Latios come out on another Like, you know what I mean? Like, you had an Infernape, you had, well, I mean, you knew it was Heat-Proof at this point. But, actually, no, yeah, at this point, you could have gone straight to Iron Boulder and clicked Earthquake, because you knew it was Heat-Proof. And you're like, okay, I got you. Oh, I guess you didn't want to get okay, but we don't know the Bronzong didn't have Toxic at this point. And you would have definitely have saved yourself a lot of trouble if Bronzong was forced to switch out after you Earthquaked it. And yeah, you probably would have gone Toxic, but, like, you at least, okay, yeah. Okay, to be fair, Zadash doesn't really have a lot of answers to the move Toxic, which, very unfortunate. But I'm pretty sure you have a Ferrothorn in your team, and I don't know why you didn't bring it against a Bulu and a Toxapex and a Bronzong, which, to be fair, the Bronzong probably beat you with that type of stuff. But, still! Anyways. We're going to move on to the next game. I think Zadash could have played better. Moon did pretty well. Only real mistake there was, like, letting Bronzong get chipped down below substitute health. Like, that was just the main mistake. But otherwise, very good first match for Moon. I mean, obviously, it's the 6-0, Anyways, we're going to move on to the next match here with the Saffron City Screamtails up against the Philippine Phiones. Yeah. Something like that. Okay. Let's just get started here. Put a Mosh up against the Heatran Hydro Pump comes out against the Mungus. Obviously, you're gonna fight against that, and now Mungus is gonna get a free Spore off. Okay, up against a Blissey, which definitely doesn't do jack or shit, because, you know, natural Q, yep. Okay, Ogerpon Cornerstone's gonna come in here on the Heatran. Ogerpon definitely doesn't want to stay in here, probably. But it looks like it did. Oh, it has Stomping Tantrum. Okay, that's why. And we're gonna see a Swords Dance. Okay, yeah. I was about to be like, that's a little bit ambitious. This thing could have Will-O-Wisp, and then... okay. Got quite lucky here. And now Ogerpon... Actually, it looks like it might be able to sweep here. Accordingly, Gia is going to take a lot of his health. Okay, he's going to get Toxic. But, like, he could definitely do some serious damage before he dies here. Okay, Protect. Okay, getting... Stalling it out, going to Heatran, giving it as little Horn Leash recovery as it can. He is pulling the switches. And then... Okay, Liz goes for the very good read. Goes for the Ivy Cudgel and knocks out Charizard. Very nice play. Clodsire is going to come in. He's going to go for another Protect just to keep stalling out. Yeah, I think Whip's just going to keep trying to go for Horn Leash. They're just trying to win with this thing, you know. Unfortunately, did not recover quite enough HP to knock out the Heat. Like, yeah, if you were about to die there, I would have just gone for Stomping Tantrum. Yeah, probably. Why is the music? Why is there no music? Oh. Never mind. We're good. Anyways, yeah, okay, but well stalled out by Stone Up. That was quite unfortunate that you didn't get the burn with Spiritomb though. But yeah, Ogerpon didn't even need to go for that. Well, okay, it did have to go for that read when it was Toxic time read, but it was very nice read on Charizard, getting the Ivy Culture off on that. But now, yeah, Stona's team is relatively crippled. Oh my god, it's Spec Steel Beam? No wonder why I was taking so much for Horn Leash, I was about to say. Oh my god. Okay, well there goes Tyranitar. Jesus Christ. And oh god, now it's Draco Fish. Wait. He's Water Absorb Clodsire. Okay, yeah. I didn't know the calcs against Ogerpon, so I wasn't trying to say anything there. But yeah, Jesus Christ. Okay, doesn't get the Toxic off in Steelix. Steelix looks pretty scary here, though. He's going to go for Protect to see what he's going for. He's going to go for the Earthquake turn 1. Probably going to swap into a Mungus here. Yep, on the Earthquake. Just 60% thanks to the Sand Force. And a Curse to top it all out. Oh my god. Okay, he's going to get the Spore off. And he's definitely going to swap into Heatran here just to try to kill it with Fire Blast or something, right? Yeah. Okay, but yeah, he's not going to let that happen. Goes for the hit Blissey on the Magma Storm. You know, at least you're getting a little bit of chip on it before you swap out. Yep, swap out back into a Mungus on the S-Toss. Yeah, this is not looking very good, though. Blissey looking like it could probably beat the rest of this team here. Well, I mean, I don't know. Diancie has Diamond Storm. Surely it can come out and do something. A Heal Ball. It wakes up the Steelix. Okay, nice. Okay, setting up rocks. Not too bad here late game, honestly. Okay, into Diancie. Yeah, he's gonna have to switch out because of the Mega Evolution. Oh, Stone actually swaps out too. Worried about a Scarf, I guess, but this was definitely Sand Rush, so I would say it probably was gonna be Bandit or something. Anyways, Amoonguss comes out again on the Earthquake. Not gonna quite two-shot thanks to no more sand, so Amoonguss can go for the Spore again. I guess he's probably just gonna pull a Heatran swap again, or Diancie. Okay. He is actually gonna stay in with Steelix this time around. Mystical Fire isn't even going to two-shot, and if Steelix wakes up, nope, it hasn't woken up. Okay, he's gonna go to Amoonguss, but I don't know, Jar. Okay, it's Heavy Slam. Oh, it's Heavy Slam. Yeah, no, never mind. That's GG then. Yikes. What? Oh, yeah, no, right. Sorry, Amoonguss is faster. I forgot. Anyway, another Spore comes out on Blissey, but that doesn't really matter. I would just go for Spore again. Did he do that? No? Okay. On the Diancie. Okay, he's gonna probably go for Moonblast here, or Diamond Storm. He's Calm Mind with Diancie. Okay. Definitely go for Diamond Storm here, and it'll two-shot. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Blissey, all I can do is Seismic Toss, which does a lot because Diancie has low base HP, but it is going to knock it out. No boost. Rotom Wash is coming in here. He's gonna swap out. Oh my god. Was this Scarf? Maybe this was Scarf. I don't know. Nope, it's Leftovers. I guess maybe he was just worried about +1 Moonblast not being able to knock out the Rotom, which, fair enough. Anyways, Clodsire does absolutely wall the Rotom Wash, though, so... And Dracovish is going to come in here on the... Oh, okay. He's going to go for Earth Power, and it is going to knock out the Dracovish. It is faster because it has a slightly better speed tier. Okay, I think Wib might have lost this game here. He has nothing to do against Clodsire. He is going to swap, though. Okay, he's trying to keep himself in the game here as long as he can. Yeah, going for a Heavy Slam. Unfortunately, he is slower. I think he just No, he lets us think it's... Okay. Oh. Yeah, going to Heatran is risky here. Or Diancie. And he does get that turn 1 Wake. Knocks out the Diancie. Oh, shit. Heatran comes in now. Yeah, I think he has to go for Magma Storm to get chipped. Okay, he does go for Magma Storm. Oh, my God. It almost takes out the Rotom. No, I think Wib... No, the problem with Wib is, like, he has too little... Yeah, no, this game's over. Okay, he's gonna defog. Okay, trying to keep himself... But now Gungchuck comes out. Yep, okay, this game's done. Yeah, all Heatran has to do is come back in on after something dies and then just go for a very, very nice Earth Power to finish the game off. Yeah. Oh, shit. Was that a speed tie? Oh, it was a speed tie, actually. Love that. Oh, jeez. Yeah, that was a very close game there. Couple different turns, Wib might have been able to come out with a win. If they were able to like read the Heatran coming in at any point in the game, they could have probably have snagged the win there. Yeah, Wib was keeping himself in the game as long as he could, but yeah, that was a pretty good game. Got it? Yeah. What to say? What to say? I don't know. +1 Moonblast probably didn't kill Run Watch at that percentage, so I guess that's why I answered. Yeah. So, I think Sona played pretty well this game. You know, he was able to Toxic Stall the Ogerpon very well. Clodsire was... He knew to keep Clodsire for the Rotom Wash. He knew to keep a Moongus to potentially spore the Steelix. All that type of stuff. And he knew to keep at least one of Diancie or Heatran. Because he knew at the end game, Diancie or Heatran was expendable at this point. So he was able to keep one of those just to make sure that he would be able to win. So that was very well played end game, I would say, by Stona. And Wib, you know... I mean, I'm not saying they played bad either. They just, like, with the Ogerpon, they kind of just got red. I don't know, a bunch. Like, he did get the Charizard kill, but, like, you know, he still wasn't able to make as much progress as he probably could have if he did a little bit more reading, you know? Tyranitar wasn't even his fault. Like, that was just, like, well, shit, it specs Heatran, and you just fucking died. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I think Will played as well as he could have. Cause like that Diancie Mega was very dangerous with +1 Calm Mind at that point in the game. So like he couldn't really swap out Blissey. He had to get a clean switch into Rotom. Yeah. Okay, well I don't know. There's not much to say. That was a very good game though, I would say. Okay, next up we have the Swallowable Swellows up against the Poisonous Pranksters. Not the Dubious Digitals. My bad. And let's just go ahead and get started. We're probably going to see Webs lead off from... No, you're going to see Iron Jugulis lead off against the Moltres here. On the U-turn. Does he get burned? Yeah, he gets burned. Oh my god. And he lets Swallow... Oh. Wow, that's like possibly the worst turn one I've ever seen. Holy shit. I'm surprised it didn't just go straight to Aerodactyl turn 1. Okay, no. Actually, no. Actually, yeah. I think that's like an offensive Moltres, because like Flamethrower did... I think it wouldn't have killed a normal Swallow if it didn't have good special attack investment. So yeah, I think that was just a little bit surprising, you know, Vox... Yeah. No. That's not really... My brain just like completely melted. Hold on. Okay, he got burned from Flame Body with Iron Jugulis. That sucks. And then I'm assuming he was expecting a Will-O-Wisp, which was why I was trying to go into a Swallow, which was probably Guts this game. But Moltres was actually a very strong special attacker this game, so he actually just completely nuked the Swallow. That's very unfortunate. Yeah, I'm assuming that's why he didn't go to Aerodactyl, but he's going to go to it now. Yeah, there we go. Okay. You can probably get a Dragon Dance up if you wanted to, or you can just go straight for a kill. Yeah, because like Vaporeon definitely does. You don't want to mess with that. He is going to mess with that though. Dual Wing Beat is going to do quite a bit of damage. He goes for the Scald, no burn, and yeah, something is probably going to die. Okay, well, got a very lucky flinch there. And he goes to Ice Wing again, and he's just gonna, and he just hopes he goes for the flinch, which he goes and gets the same roll, which he does. Okay. Anyway, Skarmory is gonna come in on the Ice Beam, definitely doing a lot. He's switching into Flamigo here on the Moltres. That was quite an ambitious switch. I'm kind of surprised that the Cleo didn't have Thunderbolt or something at that point. Anyways, Iron Jungle's gonna come in again on the Flamethrower. Yeah, it's doing quite a bit of damage. Yeah, Moltres is very scary. Yeah, Air Slash, not gonna be doing much. Flamethrower's gonna knock it out. Aerodactyl comes back in. And he predicts to stay in. I'm surprised, A, the Aerodactyl getting burned, and B, the Moltres didn't die, and C, went for U-turn. Okay, anyways, yeah, Valiant coming out here. Gonna go for the Thunderbolt and knock out the Aerodactyl. I guess Boxy's was so afraid of it being Scarf, and it still might be. Okay, he's going to Flamigo. Nope, it's not Scarf. No. If it was Scarf, it would have stayed against the Flamigo to kill it. Well, actually, maybe Scarf Thunderbolt didn't kill. I don't know. Anyways, another Brave Bird and another Flame Bot. I mean, that's just unfortunate. There's really nothing you can do there, man. And it wasn't even Scarf Flamigo because it's slower than the Garchomp. And the Garchomp gets 5 hits, so the Flamigo can't even get any chip damage up. Oh my god. Okay, this is just unlucky at this point. Very unlucky. Swords Dance. I'm assuming this has Ice Beam. It's not. Okay, well that's game. That's game. No. Oh, shoot. Oops. Oh. Very unlucky, very unlucky turns there for Pops, I would say. Yeah. Not expecting the special the special attack in Moltres was definitely a scary one. Like, I mean, yeah, you don't really see a lot of like offensive Moltres very often, so yeah, that's fair. And yeah, he got burned with the Flamigo. He got burned with the Jugulis. He did get a flinch against Vaporeon, to be fair. Like his Aerodactyl should have died on that turn. So I guess it wasn't that unlucky of a game. But yeah, yeah, offensive Moltres, scary man. Especially when it's still able to proc Flame Body. Anyways, next up we have the Motostoke Milceries up against the Virbank Venomous. We got Ursaluna. Okay, let's just start. Anyways, Rotom Frost leading off against Rotom. Gonna see probably Terra Steel immediately into. Yeah, Terra Steel into what? Okay, goes for Terra Blast actually. He's trying to murder that Rubombi. He's gonna swap. So is that Scarf? That might have been Scarf for Rotom Frost, actually. Anyway, Salamence is gonna come in here, and the Power's gonna go for Will-O-Wisp, so that's pretty good. But unless this Salamence is like special or something. Is it special? I'm gonna guess it's special. It is special. Why did I get the I got the drop return one. Okay, anyways. Yeah, so that's a little bit scary. For Virbank Venomous there. I'm surprised I didn't go to the Tentacruel immediately. Maybe it could have been mixed though. It could be mixed months. Who knows? It's toxic. What the fuck? I cannot explain to me what the Salamence is actually. It's Roost. Is it defensive? Y'all, I'm confused by this immense. What's going on here, bro? Anyways, Frost comes in against Rubombi. It's actually not Scarf. And we're only gonna get a U-turn off into the Terra Blast. Going to two-shot the Dolomites after Toxic plus Leftovers. And Tentacruel's gonna come in here on the knockoff, get rid of the Mirror Herb. Interessante. I'm coming. I wonder what he's trying to Mirror Herb there. Maybe it was a Shell Smash? Yeah, that was probably. He's probably gonna swap this sitting against the Cloyster and then beat his ass. Which would have been cool if we got to see that in action. Unfortunately, no dice. But yeah, Oh, Glasscore should not stay in here. Yeah, he's just, yeah. This run and process, bolt beam coverage is really good, guys. You know, when the beam part actually lands. But yeah, now he's just getting Volt turned on indefinitely. He goes to Pyro here. No dice. Wiggly was trying to predict the Blizzard, but no dice there. But she is going to live and take out the Run of Frost. Anyways, Lopunny's going to come in here, go for the close combat onto the Ribombee. It is definitely slower, so... Oh, no, he's... What, did the return not kill at that point? I guess not. It probably didn't. Anyways, the Stun Spore comes out, gets the Gengar, which is pretty bad, and followed up by a U-turn into Pyro again. He goes into Tentacruel on the Hex, which not gonna quite two-shot here after the Block Sludge. Knockoff is well, kind of surprised Knockoff just killed. I think that crit definitely mattered for it to kill. So yeah, pretty unfortunate for Milceries there. Anyways, Flip Turn's gonna come out. Pyro's probably gonna get sacked here as Renucleus goes for Psychic Noise. Okay, that's cool. I like that tech. Ribombee's gonna come in here, go for the Bug Buzz, and then probably another Moon. I don't think it goes for Webs, and now it's gonna go for Moonblast. Yep, they got the Salamence. Oh wow, it actually lives on the defog as it dies. Wow, you can't make this up, folks. Yeah. Anyways. He's just going to go for U-turn on the Ursaluna, which is definitely going to not quite kill the Gliscor thanks to it not being burned, but now it is. And Gliscor goes for Hazards. I'm surprised no damage came out there. You kind of just got to wear this down and then maybe win with your Excalibur after a while, no? He's got... What? What? Okay, goes for Ice Beam. Knocks that out. Facade takes it. What's with all the hazard setting at the end of that game? I don't know. I guess Wiggly was just banking all of her chips on like the. Yeah, I don't know. yeah. I'm assuming Wiggly was just like, okay, I need to set up my end game for Baxcalibur to win, especially since the Swords Dance. And then decided to just throw out hazards. I guess Webs was definitely necessary for the Lopunny. That's fine. I understand that one. But like, Gliscor Spikes. Okay, maybe you needed to chip Lopunny to a certain range. I'm assuming this is loaded die scale shot. So yeah, I mean you definitely. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think you needed that spike. I'm gonna be honest. Well, okay. You know what? I need to know at this point. Okay, so... Oh, you guys can't see. Hold on. Here, now you guys can see. Here comes the Excalibur. Is there a... There's no scale, Swords Dance scale shot. Okay, well, I'll just... Okay, this is still... It does have scale shot, right? I'm not tripping. Okay, hold on. hold on. Scale shot, I see. Okay, so yeah, it does get it. Then scale shot, 4 hits. There's a roll on Lopunny. Okay. I'm assuming it was adamant. But yeah, after the sticky web, moving faster. Yeah, I don't know. Well, I'm assuming a lot of ideal circumstances here, but yeah. I think that spike wasn't necessary. I think you couldn't. I don't think you had the chance to go for it. Yeah, it would have been a roll to get the scale shot off. Or like, well, you could have just gone for Icicle Spear too. And then you wouldn't have any, because you wouldn't even need the health at that point. It was already like a 50-50 roll for Icicle Spear to kill, and then if you got the 5th hit, it was even, you know, obviously you would have won that exchange. So like it was basically like a 75% chance for you to win that exchange, and then like okay, I'm assuming this is like loaded dice and all that stuff, right? Like this is best case scenario. But if it was, like, I don't think that spike was necessary. You would have been able to knock out... The Ursaluna would have probably been either close to death or at death with... yeah, I don't know. I guess maybe if the Reuniclus was Focus Blast, then it would have been able to knock out the Black Excalibur, which is why he wanted the Swords Dance. But, like, I think at that point you had to hope either Focus Blast missed or that it didn't have Focus Blast at all. And then just go for Swords Dance on the Reuniclus to take it out. Maybe? I think... Yeah, I think Wiggly just shouldn't have gone for Spikes. I think that was a mistake, potentially. Like, if you just went for Earthquake just to... Because I'm sure Earthquake would have done, like, 25% to Ursaluna. You know, it would have been dead after you Ice Beamed it with Tentacruel, and then you would have gotten knocked out by something. How much health did it have? 36%. If the Lopunny had Fake Out Quick Attack, it would have been able to knock you out. Let's just assume. At least it had Fake Out, probably. So Fake Out probably didn't kill you yet, and then Quick Attack probably doesn't. If it doesn't, then you would be able to get damage off on it, the Lopunny, and then you go to Excalibur, you go for Icicle Spear, you knock out the Lopunny, and then Reuniclus comes in, and then you Swords Dance on that, and then you kill it with Ice +2 Icicle Spear, right? I mean, I don't know what Reuniclus set this is, but yeah, like a +2. The thing was already at like 80%. Yeah, it was 88%. It's already at 88%. Oh, sorry, I'm not sure the calc again. Okay, yeah, but this is the calc here. 83 to 99 after a +2. And again, if you get the 5th hit with Icicle Spear, you would have been able to knock it out. See, I think that spike was just a mistake. I think it was a mistake. If you went for Virbank, I will say I haven't mentioned this before, but yes, I do have the benefit of hindsight here. But you know, like. I'm just trying to encourage people to think about this more during the match. Like for most of these matches, we don't have timer turned on. So like, of course, your opponent's probably not gonna like it if you sit there for like 5 minutes at a time and try to think, because at that point your opponent's probably gonna turn the timer on. But like, you know, I encourage you to like think about the match more and just like try to recognize like, okay, is this spike beneficial for me in the long term? You know, Reuniclus probably already has Magic Guard, so it probably won't be affected by this. So is it beneficial for Lopunny, and do I have the time to set it up, or should I get damage on the Ursaluna to ensure that I can knock it out and thus have Excalibur have a slightly better chance of setting up against something instead of no chance at all, like with the Facade. So I think that's just kind of the way it crumbles. Although I am surprised that Excalibur got knocked out by a Facade, just that +0. Sorry, okay. This end game was pretty interesting, so I just kind of want to get a. No, it wasn't even a chance there. Okay, then absolutely not. You should not. Wait, actually, yeah, you should have just killed the thing. No Swords Dance. You just kill it. You killed that, and then Lopunny probably was gonna die to Icicle Spear, and then Reuniclus. Focus Blast doesn't even kill you if it's this set, which I mean it probably isn't. Wait, what did it take damage to actually? Flip turn. Okay, so maybe it was Regenerator AV. So maybe it has special attack investment and maybe it killed. But like, I mean, you can't. Well, first off, you do actually live a Focus Blast at max special. Oh, okay, this would probably be minus, so it's. You almost definitely live. But then again, I'm not accounting for like Lopunny Fake Out or any other chip damage, so like, yeah. But again, like, I'm just saying, you know, like, this is... I think this could have been a better game there. Like, I think it would have been a lot closer if you just didn't set up the spikes. And, yeah. Sorry, I took a long time talking about that. Let's just move on to it. Hey, it's good to analyze your games, especially if you lose, and just look at, like, okay, what could I have done better in this matchup? You know, should I have set up spikes? Should I have set up webs? Like, should I have just gone for damage? Like, this is all very important things to learn, because, you know, you're probably going to be in the same scenario again if you keep playing Pokemon, and then you're just going to be like, okay, well, now I know, like, okay, I need to set up for this end game with my Excalibur. I want to go for this, and blah, 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 blah. So, yeah. Swords Dancing on... Okay, I will say the main mistake, Swords Dancing on Baxcalibur. That was an absolute mistake. You would have died of Facade. The second mistake, the secondary mistake, setting up a spike on Gliscor. I would say, yeah, I don't know. Actually, no, if you just win... Okay, I've been thinking about this the wrong way. Okay, I swear, this is like the last minute. I'll talk about this. Okay, but Baxcalibur should have just went for damage. It should have just killed... Should have just killed the Ursaluna here. I killed the Ursaluna here, then the spike actually would have mattered, because now Lopunny definitely dies to Icicle Spear, and then Reuniclus gets chipped down as well. Like, if it's not Regenerator. I don't know what set it is. Like, we always saw with Psychic Noise, and it didn't have leftovers, so it could have been AV. I'm assuming it's Regen AV, just from that information. I know it's a little bit presumptuous, but still. Yeah, I don't know. I think that was just a mistake. Like, either just killing the Ursaluna would have given you a good shot of winning. I don't think you needed the Swords Dance. Yeah, that's my 2 cents. Like, I think you had to go for... I think you had to rely on a Focus Miss. Like, that at most. If this was like Focus... If this was like Life Orb, Magic Guard, then you would need to rely on a Focus Miss. Which is a better chance than 100% chance of dying to Facade. So, yeah. Anyways, yeah, let's move on. I don't want to get too caught up in that game. Anyways, we got Silphco Silvallys up against the Jubilife Joltiks. Let's just get it started here. Mew is going to lead off against Great Tusk. Pretty bad matchup for Great Tusk. He's going to swap out into Scizor on the Reflect. And there's a Taunt. It is actually defog Scizor. Interesting. Yeah, U-turn's not going to do much because it is a defensive Scizor. Togekiss, another Taunt, but he's probably going to go... Oh, it was Nasty Plot. Okay, this Mew is working out really well to me initially. Okay, Slowking takes a lot from that, plus that, and then we're going to see a Chilly Reception out into most like... into Bombardier. Our Caladon comes in on the Slowking swap. It's not Regen Slowking. Oh no, that was a mistake. Oh shit. Oh no. That was really bad. Oh, it's Power Herbless Meteor Beam, but it's not gonna quite kill. It's gonna miss. Okay. Oh damn, what the fuck? Bad luck into what the... Why is it not Regen? Oh my god. I can't slack off. I can't T-Flex. Oh my god. Light Screen. Swords Dance. Okay, yeah, now Ozzy's saying that in the chat. Oh my god. It's not Regen. Anyways, Explosion does not knock out Ogerpon, but it does do a lot of damage to where Meowscarada can revenge kill it. And now he's sacking the Slowking because of course it's fucking useless because it doesn't have a Regenerator. Anyways, Terra Fire comes out here on the Terra Dark. Okay, we're both terroring. Okay, Sucker Punch not gonna do quite a much, and Fire Blast does miss. What that sucks. That is very unfortunate. Anyways, Masquerada gonna come in here on the Skizor. You turn out. Probably gonna go Zapdos here, and Adelmas definitely has Heat Wave. Yep, Great Tusk comes in. If this is just like offensive Zapdos, Heat Wave, Hurricane, like Thunderbolt, Roost or some shit, like this is, yeah, oh god, this is a real shit matchup for him. Okay, yeah, Voltodot on the Archaludon, on the Stone Edge, knocks out the Archaludon, but Zapdos, okay, no, he's gonna go back to Masquerada. Scizor, U-turn, Zapdos is gonna come back in and go for some bullshit. Yeah, he's gonna let Scizor go. Ogerpon's gonna come in, go for the IP Cudgel. It is not gonna kill even with the critical hit. Is this Azu game? Oh shit. And he misses Air Slash. And yeah, that I don't even need to rush the rest of that game. That was an Air Slash. that sucked. That was just unlucky. Although even if he got past the Azumarill, he had a Togekiss and a Bombardier against a Zapdos and a Meowscarada. I don't think he would have won this game. So yeah, offensive Zapdos very, very scary in this matchup. Like once the Slow, especially if the Slowking wasn't if the Slowking was regenerating, he wouldn't have had a problem. But he missed it on building, and now he paid very dearly for that mistake. Because that was basically his Zapdos check. Oh my god. You probably should have kept Ogerpon as well. I don't know, but like I would have probably sacked Bombardier to that's hard to say. Okay, let's go back a couple times. We're gonna do this shit again. Okay, let's say let's say we'll start here. I think I would have gone to Bombardier here and probably tried to get damage off with Sucker Punch before going to Ogerpon and then killing it with IV Cudgel. Although Muscarda could have swapped in there, taken it, and you have to swap Togekiss on the U-turn, and then Zapdos just goes back in and kills something. Okay, no, that doesn't work either. Nah, you were just fucked from the situation, weren't you? Yeah, no. Lesson learned, kids. Bring Regenerator on your Regenerator mods. They're kind of important. Also, offensive Zapdos is fucking scary. Jesus. I set up for that Azu game. I mean, obviously, yeah, the Togekiss missing the Air Slash meant Azumarill got 0 chip damage. So, like, it was able to get a very free belly jump. Obviously, Air Slash could have flinched it all the way down to 0%. So, that was just very unlucky that it got a 90%. They got that 5% chance to miss. And, you know, there's nothing to say about it. It's just stupid. Anyways, we got 2 more games left. Oh my god, it's already been an hour. Anyways, I've been talking very good about these. Very good. Yes, my grammar's great. Anyways, let's just move on. Okay. Blockheaded Blastoises up against the Route 47 Lucarios. Quite interested to see how this game plays out. Anyways, Dragonite is going to lead off against the Emolga here. Okay, on Thunder Wave as Dragonite goes to Dragonite. Yeah, that was a little bit too early, I'd say. I've never known someone to lead a Dragonite. Maybe lead a banded one. I can see that. I don't know about Dragonite. Just one. Especially since there's a Hippowdon, which probably has phasing. Also, like, well, I guess the Emolga could have gone for Toxic. But, like, you could have gone to Thundurus. Thundurus probably beats that thing cool. I don't know. Okay, but let's just move on. I just don't think Dragonite was a very good lead here. Could have probably led, like, Scarf Darmanitan, too. Like, that would have been a really good lead here. Because, like, if you have a bad matchup, just you turn out. Anyways, Fire Punch is going to... Lives on 1% and gets the Leech Seed off. And goes for the Protect. Okay. And he's going to swap out into Salazzle on the follow-up Fire Punch. He's going to do quite a bit of damage, but it's not going to kill. Salazzle's back at about 2/3 health and goes for the sub. Dragon Claw is going to take that sub out. You can go for Protect. Thanks to Leech Seed, it's going to be able to stay here for quite a while. Yeah, Lele realizes that, goes to Medic. Metagross would have been my pick. I'd say maybe you should have gone to like Alakazam. You do have Magic Guard and you're faster initially, so you probably should have gone to that and then just went for 2 Psychics. So like you can stay unevolved for the meantime until like you need to Mega Evolve to get the power boost, and then since you're Magic Guard you don't take damage from Toxic. So I would have probably gone to that. Okay, well maybe this Salazzle would have just gone for Flamethrower and did a lot of damage though, but still it's better than you know going to Metagross. Because Metagross is going to get Toxic here. Like, I know. Yeah, like, get Toxic. And he went for Trailblaze. I mean, okay, fine, you want to be faster than it. Which you're not even faster than it, because you're probably Adamant. Oh, no. Okay, I guess Salazzle's going to do Salazzle things. Yay! Oh, nope, he's swapping out. What? Well, Punch would have done, like, jack shit to you. You realize that, right? Well, okay, probably done like 25%. Yeah, like I don't know why he swapped out there. He read just more friendly. So, I guess maybe you want to preserve his Salazzle health. I don't know. Fine, whatever. Anyways, Metagross dies. Dara comes out. Icicle Crash is coming out, but it is not gonna quite kill the Hippowdon on the Rock Slide. It does about half. No, that's a bad idea. That's a bad idea. Actually, no, this is like max special attack, max speed, Salazzle. It's not max HP. Huh. Anyway, Salazzle Ditto is gonna come in here. Why? Don't you already have a paralyzed dragon? Well, actually, yeah, because it's paralyzed. Well, I mean, yeah, he's gonna stall out Sandstorm turn and just try to wear you down with Para Hacks plus Flamethrower. So I guess that's not a great option either. Again, go Zam. Go Alakazam, dude. Anyways, Toxic. He gets a Toxic off, which is nice, but like now this Ditto's really chipped. Yeah. Okay. Anyways. Okay. Yeah. You know what? Fine. Now, because that wasn't the right idea that does that much damage. But now you're faster and you kill it. See? Okay. Anyways. Actually, wait. Hold on. Goes to Lucario here. If this is like E-Speed, like this is very scary. Yeah, that's E-Speed. It takes out the dragon. It's probably bended. Yeah, if he gets Thunderous Chip, like he actually straight up wins here because Darmanitan's at 32%, Alakazam's 44%, Ditto at 20%. Even Ditto copies a normal resist like Lucario. Like E-Speed is not going. I think E-Speed still kills if it's choice band. So, yeah, this is looking pretty bad. Focus Blast does 68% with the crit. Into Volt Switch to knock it out. So then there's this chipping itself down with Life Orb, Nick, for Lucario. He just needs to stand. He just needs to live long enough for it to work. Okay, he's gonna take it out with E-Speed. Ditto's gonna come out here. Let's just okay. Well, that's. Okay, I need to count this. What's Ditto's base HP? 48, right? Yes, 48. So then you copy another Lucario, and then you change its HP to 48, and not 148. 48, 252. And then change this to Bandit, because this is a Bandit one. Yeah, you killed it with E-Speed. Sure, you would have taken some damage. Because, like, but Lucario's HP doesn't matter at this point of the game, because it's probably going to die to anything anyways. So you just go for the extreme speed, you knock out the Ditto. Yeah, so you just knock out the Ditto, and then... What? What? First off, my music paused. Second off, what? Why didn't he just kill it? That seems like a waste of Hippowdon. And okay, and now he goes. Bro, what? E-Speed killed already. Was this not banded? I don't know. Maybe it's not banded. I don't know. Maybe it's... you know what? Maybe it wasn't banded. Maybe I was presuming too much. Never mind. Anyways, Focus Blast misses. Lucky for him. Gets a Protect off, but Sandstorm ends on this turn anyways, and the Sludge Wave is going to always land anyways. Dash looking bad, but I think Dash Button has Terrifying. Yep, it does. And yep, any amount of chip damage will make Lucario win this game. Yep, Lucario just wins. Yep, he's gonna. Oh, never mind. Okay, Thunder Res takes itself out with Life Orb, but he has E-Speed to knock out Alakazam, so yeah, that's GG. Okay, well, congratulations, Lucario. Nice dub there. Played very well towards a E-Speed Lucario endgame. Very nice. Yeah, getting rid of the Metagross was just the main thing, and Little Angry Joe unfortunately made it a little bit easy. Just letting it, trying to 1v1 a Salazzle with a Metagross is not a good idea. Especially when it has turn advantage, and it just goes for the Toxic. Like, if it already has a sub up, and you switch in the Metagross, no, not a good idea. Yeah, like really, your best chance was going to Alakazam immediately and just knocking it out. So, yeah, I know it did a lot of damage to your Alakazam, but like that's what you had to do. Like, there's nothing else I can say. You just don't have very good. You apparently don't have very good answers to Salazzle. So, yeah. Actually, your Dragonite was paralyzed, but like it was at like 40%. If you didn't let it get leech seeded a ton, like maybe you probably could have used that to check Salazzle a lot better because you couldn't get Toxic. And then you could just set up Dragon Dance until you're faster, which you just need 3. And this Salazzle, all it can do is set up a sub and throw out flamethrowers and shit, which are probably going to do jack shit to your Dragonite. And if you had Roost in the last slot, you would have been able to basically absolutely beat a 1v1. And since you were paralyzed, yeah, like, I don't know. If that Dragonite had Roost, like, that game would have been over if he just played it right. But, no. Alright, anyways, we're going to move on to the last game here. We have the Skeb Glaceons up against the Wuppertal Woopers. Let's get it started. Articuno leads off against Rillaboom. Probably not going to Terra on turn 1. Yeah, no, he's going to go for U-turn on the Mawile. Ice Beam. Nah, critical hit. Going to do quite a bit of damage, but Mawile is still alive. And probably going to see a Terra Ground here, yep, on the Terra Blast. And it is going to knock out Mawile. Turn 2. Yikes. I'm thinking Zach probably forgot about the Terra Ground. Another U-turn. What? Another U-turn. Just what hammer it, bro? What? Yeah, like what hammer has okay, 2 resist. But like if you're choice band, like that would have murdered something. Surprised. Oh yeah, also Celeste could have just came in. Absolutely, it can just set a Veil immediately and then go for ice moves. Yeah, that's not great. Goes back to Rillaboom again. Oh my god. Well, now Wood Hammer doesn't kill. My guy, you need to pay attention. you gotta do your damage counts, my guy. Oh my lord, Lou. Oh, it's not banded. What? Who doesn't run banded? Who doesn't run banded Rillaboom? Or Scarf, or like you know standard shit. Anyways, Spikes, high horsepower, doesn't do much because of Reflect. Probably gonna go for Spin. We get this. Yeah, I understand. I understand this. Another high horsepower doesn't knock it out. He's gonna go for another Spin. Lele goes for Iron Defense. Oh shit! it's Iron Defense called mine. Sound the alarms. All right, Encore. It's gonna be Encore. It's gonna be Encore Ninetales. Trust in the process. Oh no. See, this is why you bring Encore and Hypnosis and bullshit Ninetales to the games. Nah, but seriously, Encore is a really good tool. I'm surprised. No, he didn't bring. Yeah, no. This Lele already won. This game's over. Yep, knocks it out. He crashed, not doing shit thanks to the and Store Power. The only thing keeping you alive is that Veil, bro. Once that's gone, it's Jover. Oh wow, that took it very well. He's going for Relicsons, probably just to try and put the Tapu Lele to sleep. Just going for Return now because he has no other. Yep, and now it's dead. I would have probably kept spamming Relic Song there if I were you, just to first off to get a psychic resist and like all that stuff. But he looked like he was an offense. He was trying to be a offensive Meloetta. Anyways, oh yeah, this trying to get a freeze. Oh, no. Okay, yeah, that. I mean, once that Lele got settled, there's nothing you can do. Yeah, so Zach needed to keep his Mawile alive, and because he forgot that Articuno was tearing around. Yeah, that game was just done. He needed to keep Mawile to make sure Lele wouldn't do any shit like that. Yeah. Even Specs Lele would have put a number, or Specs or Scarf Lele would have done a number on this team anyways, but once Mawile's gone, like, Jesus Christ, Lele just popped up. Yeah. Setup Lele is a very scary Pokemon. Unfortunately, there's not much to talk about, per se. Yeah, there's like a couple. As a good example, actually, of playing towards your outs. Like, Zach was, at the end, he was spamming moves that could sleep, moves that could freeze. Not that the freezing or sleeping couldn't matter. Anyway, what he needed to go for was a critical hit. Actually, at the end of that day. He was trying to go for an out. Which was like, yeah, freezing it would have been a lot better. Because, like, that potentially could last forever. But yeah. Yeah, he needed to, like, freeze it or put it to sleep and then go to Gouging Fire and like set up and then kill it, hopefully with your critical hit, something like that. I don't know, but yeah. Anyways, that is the last battle of week 5. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.